Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the first social media training for 2021. Our training tonight is called Getting Your Basics in Place, Getting Your Basics Ready for 2021 in social media. My name is David Orfling. I am the editor and host of Entrepreneurs Live magazine and show. We specialize in social media marketing. We specialize in advertising companies all over the world. We advertise through mediums using our magazine, social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. I want to welcome everybody that's live with us on the call. And I also want to welcome every viewer that's watching us on YouTube. Now, this is going to be quite awesome. It's going to be different from my normal trainings, and it's not the same as your regular trainings that we normally do. What we're going to do is I want to invite everybody to write down the 5 basic tools that we're going to give you. The tools is going to take you from how you're going to run your business every day. When I say run your business, I'm not talking about your day-to-day running. I am talking about your social media. Social media is becoming fast and effectively one of the most important methods of advertising a business and growing a business. So guys, I am excited to share tonight with you some of the most important tips that you're going to do. I'm not going to give you 1,000 tips. I'm not going to give you 100,000 tips. I'm going to give you 5, because it takes 5 tips to make your business successful every day. So if everybody is ready, I've posted a link to the video in our message section. Please feel free to share it with your friends, your family, and everybody that's out there listening and viewing. Guys, I'll be sharing my screen with you guys. Let me just quickly get it ready for you guys. I apologize for that. Okay, so first of all, welcome. You guys have selected the first Monday night of 2021 to come spend it with us, 8 o'clock at night in South African time. Most people are sitting and watching movies. You guys are awesome because you selected to come here and come and learn how you can change your business. It's so important. We're going through a time in COVID where we're learning that traditional businesses, traditional offices is not going to be the thing. We're learning that Zoom, YouTube, Facebook Live, everything is the place to be. Why am I saying that? Because we can still meet face to face. We can still do business. We can still talk. But the secret of everything is we don't need to be there in person. So we're not risking our health. We're not risking the health of our employees. We're not risking the health of our customers. That is awesome. So welcome to Getting Your Social Media Basics Ready for 2021. Like I said, I'm David Orfling. I'm your host tonight, and I'm going to show you all this awesome stuff. Step 1, what is your goals? Now, guys, goals, everybody that's online, this is the most important question that you can ask yourself. What is your goals? You know, if you're going to walk into 2021, then you're going to most likely say, listen, I've got goals. I want to lose weight. I want to become more healthy. I want to become fit. I want to go on a holiday. Well, after lockdown, of course. I want to buy a new car. That's all good. But guys, what about your goals for social media? Do you just go onto social media every day and you say, okay, I've got a Facebook page, so let me post a couple of pictures of my business, a video, or chat to a few people? That's not planning. That is actually planning to be unsuccessful. So what is your goal? Are you going to sit down and write your goals that you need to achieve? Every business needs to have goals. It might be financial goals, it might be growth, it might be customers that you need, or leads that you need, or a certain amount of views that you need. Guys, it's so important to know what is your goals. So here is a few tips for you for your goals. When it comes to social media, let's use, for example, we're going to do Facebook. We need to know, Facebook, I'm going to do 3 posts for a day. Okay, those 3 posts will consist of certain things that needs to go out. For instance, let's say you are in the industry of health and beauty. If you're in health and beauty, you will know in the morning, ladies want to look beautiful. They want to make themselves absolutely gorgeous by putting on makeup and doing their hair and all those things. So if you're in that industry, you will share something that's of value to them for that specific time. If you're in education, you will share something that's worth the reader's time to read in that time of the morning. For instance, if you are in, let's say, a teacher in computer science, you will be sharing a specific subject on computer science early in the morning. Why? That's the first thing people think of. When you wake up and you start processing, it's like a computer. Your computer will recall things that's from the earliest time up to the latest or the furthest away from you. So now you start processing, and all of a sudden, we've got somebody sharing information that's relevant to your business. And it's like, okay, but hold on, this is something I can use. Then the reader or the listener or the viewer will look at it. Now, for instance, let's say you are a bookkeeper and somebody's sharing about coffee in the morning. Hello, we all drink coffee, but is that relevant to your business? Will it mean anything to you? No, that means the page is wasting time. Yes, I do believe in we have to have a lighter side in the business and everything, but we have to keep in mind it's extremely important to put valuable content out. Let's say, for instance, we've got Leonie. Leonie is on the call. Leonie is a beauty advisor, a beauty consultant. So for her to look in the morning and see something posted about cars, it's not going to help her. No, she needs, wherever she's on the pages, to read about skin, hair, beauty products, weight loss products, anything like that. That will motivate her. That will encourage her. Okay, so what is your goals? Is your goals going to be to educate people? Is it going to be to lead people? Is it going to be to guide them through a sales process? Or are you just going to flood them with useless information? So the most important part of your goal setting for social media is what are you putting out there? Okay, so number one, suggest what you do is write down what is your business. Okay, put it in the middle of the page. Then from there on, you're going to say, I want to create a post, because most people will post Monday to Friday. Just an example, I'm not saying you have to do Monday to Friday, you can do all days. If you do Monday to Friday, then you'll say, Monday morning, I'm going to post this, Monday afternoon this, and then later on. I will explain to you guys a little bit later about that, because that's part of the training. But it's important to know what you're posting. It needs to be quality and it needs to be related to your business. That is how you set your social media goal for a day. Obviously, if you want to do lead generation, you need to create ads and those kind of things that's going to work up for you for lead generation. But your goal is your goal. Please keep your goal relevant to your business. Now, point number two that we're going to talk about tonight is, does your info match on all your platforms? I'm missing something. That's a correct one, yes. Does your info match on all your platforms? Now, you guys will see that we actually going to talk about it. I'm looking just quickly here. There's the one I'm looking for. That's the second one. Second one is, do you have at least 3 social media platforms? When I say, do you have 3 social media platforms? Do you have Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, whatever you're using? For example, Entrepreneurs Live magazine is using Facebook. We're using Twitter. We're using Instagram. We're using LinkedIn. We're using LinkedIn business page. We are using YouTube. We're using a web page. Now, guys, I don't say everybody needs to do that, but for what we're doing, it's the best for us. So why do you need 3 social media platforms to work from? Now, This is something that I actually only discovered about a couple of months ago, and this was through training that I received from an awesome group called Explore Protect. And one of the founding members, Andrew Wrench, spoke to us about this, and I would like to give him credit for this because it changed my life. He shared with us it's important to have free social media platforms at least, because when you're working with your web page and you're doing your SEO for your web page, it's necessary for Google to draw information from different platforms. So when you're doing your marketing and you've got free platforms working together as a business, you are covering different aspects. Because, for instance, Facebook is for people that's going on there to look for different things, communities to connect with, things to buy, all those kind of things. Twitter, more news related, those kind of things. YouTube for videos, for vlogging, those kind of effects, training videos, education, that methods. LinkedIn being the business one of everything. That's where professionals meet. That's where professionals connect with each other. So you've got all these different platforms that you connect. I normally recommend to people, if they're going to use the free social media platforms, I'll suggest going for Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Those are my personal choices that I'll select for people. The reason for that being is Facebook is a great place to connect with people and meet a lot of new contacts. Instagram, a perfect place for you to share your images, your advertisements, your short videos, to interact with the younger generation. Then LinkedIn is for your serious business. This is where you can pick up contacts, contracts, jobs, anything in that line, and you'll meet professionals. So you are covering three very different aspects of business, but you are covering yourself from left to right, which is very important. So the question is, and you need to ask yourself this, guys, if you're sitting with pen and paper tonight, I am challenging you to write this down. It's extremely important. Do you have free social media platforms? I suggest Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Or for those that don't want to use LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Very essential. You want to have systems connecting with each other and working with each other. And you need to learn. Yes, you can learn it yourself. You can attend social media trainings like what we do now. You can join different groups. There's methods. But the important part is you need to have it. Now, the next important step with it, going on with it, is does your info match on all three platforms? Again, I want to give credit to two very important people here, and this is to Andrew Wrench from Explore Protect and Suman Espata, that did some amazing training with us on Instagram about a month ago. Now, why I say I want to give him credit is, I honestly did not see it this way. I always had that belief, and being in the industry for going on 12 years now, this is mind blowing to me. When I learned that if your info matches each other, meaning your bios, your contact details, your emails, your location, everything must be exactly the same. You're not going to use different information. Andrew used it in his training and he said to us, listen, if you're not using the same information, how will Google recognize you for SEO matching? How will it create that link between it? Because it's different. So it needs to be the same. I took it on myself to go and change my profiles to make sure things match. Yes, some places like Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn give you different sizes that you can type your words, but the core needs to be the same. I try and keep my front part and my end part similar. And then the middle, I'll change the wording slightly if I need to cut out words or something like that. But my beginning and my end, I keep the same so that the searching can be done more or less the same. Guys, to give you a good idea, I shared it with somebody 2 days ago. I did the specific methods in my social media and in my training, and I implemented it through on my systems. My webpage is getting double the amount of hits that it used to got. So that's already improvement. My Facebook is getting so much more hits. My LinkedIn is getting more hits. Everything is getting more hits. So it matters because if people search you, it helps. Now, guys, I'm going to give you a little bit of a trick here. Everybody that's listening, there's an awesome system that you need to start using. It's called Linktree. Go and Google it. Linktree is a place where you can go and you can set up a free account. You can take all your social media links and put it in there. It creates one link with all your links inside it. If you click on it, it opens up and you've got multiple selections that you can do. Now, for people on Instagram, you know you can only have one link. And I've always puzzled it out. How do people get it that I can have multiple links? We were on this training with someone about a month ago, maybe a little bit more. And she shared this with us and it blew my mind. I started using it. I implemented into Linktree, into LinkedIn, into YouTube, everywhere. And guys, let me tell you, I'm getting more visits to all my pages and all my different methods than I've ever gotten before. Nothing has worked like this. It's awesome. So go and look for it. It's called Linktree, link.tree, Tree. Take the free option, or if you want to pay, go for a premium, no problem. Set up it. It's very easy. It's very simple. Take the link, and wherever you put all your links, put your link tree. So instead of having 10 links on certain profiles, you've got now one link everywhere. It looks the same, it works the same, and Google recognizes it. It counts a lot for you guys. Again, why does all your info need to match? Because it's for search engine optimization. It helps you to link your different accounts to each other. You know, like any good puzzle, you can't force a piece in. But if you're using all the correct pieces, it just flows in. It just sits together. And that's important, guys, because you want your customers to be able to find you easy, quick, and conveniently. So remember, you need to have Linktree for yourself. Not need to, but I recommend it. Highly recommend it. Make sure, spend the time on your profiles. Make sure that whatever platforms you use, your bios is the same, your contact details is the same, your emails is the same, and you try and make sure that that section is similar on everything. Same with your website. Your website's contact details must match up with your social media's contact details. Now, this is quite awesome, and there's so much more to learn about this. But if you can get that basics right, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to get more leads. Now, I say to people, it depends on what you do. Previously in my trainings, I believe, because I was following a certain methodology where I was trained that you don't overpost. Now, guys, COVID-19 has changed everything for us. We post now anything from 3 to 7 times a day. It depends on your customer base. You don't want to overflood them with information. You don't want to kill them. But my recommendation is 3 posts a day, morning, afternoon, evening. What do you want to post? You want to post testimonials. You want to say why people need you, and you can go for sales. Sales must always be your last priority, because if you put quality content out, sales will automatically follow you. Testimonials. Testimonials, when you speak about customer's journey, you know, for instance, if I did work, like I'm doing work for Leonia, I'm doing work for quite a few people. When they share the testimonials of people and they can see, wow, I'm doing something wonderful for them, I'm doing something great for them, another customer will see it and say, I need it. They will follow it. So number 3 is basically done for you. When you put a testimonial out, always get consent from your customer to find out if you're allowed to share it. If they say yes, you share a testimonial. Take that link, give it to your customer, and ask your customer just to go and drop a personal message there. Because now it's not just a picture or a story that you're sharing, but the actual person is saying, listen, I need your help. I need your assistance. I need your help. I need your assistance. And you can get that. 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 I would recommend Entrepreneurs Live because they've done a good job for me. Yes, I wrote this because they made me feel secure with my business. They helped my business go up. Why do people need you? Again, earlier on in the training, I said to you guys, you need to remember this. Why do people need you? If you are doing beauty products, why would the car mechanic come to you? Most likely he won't, unless he's looking for a gift or something for his wife. So you need to be relevant. If your audience that you're getting and attracting is there for beauty products, don't try and put things on there about cars. It's going to bore them, it's going to chase them away, and they're actually going to think you are crazy. Do not kill your social media. That is what I call social media suicide, because you can't do that. You are being irrelevant. You are wasting your customers' time. You're wasting your time. Why are you there? You're there to give a solution to people. You are there to give them a solution to a problem. For instance, if you're in accounting, you will be sharing information relating to business practice, CIPC registrations, VAT registrations, um, all those different things. That's what's necessary. You're not going to be sharing on an accounting page something about somebody cooking food, unless you are busy accounting the P's. I don't think people will listen to you. It's so important to understand the fact that each business, each niche has its own things. So keep it relevant. When you do your posting, take the time and figure out what you're posting today. Do not just post because you saw something nice. It's always nice to post motivational items on it, but don't over motivate, because over motivate can push people off a cliff. Make sure that you put things out. Let's say if you're going to put a motivational item out, put it out every day at the same time. For instance, you can call it lunchtime motivations. Then lunchtime, you put a nice picture out or a nice small video out where people can get motivation, because normally by lunchtime people start feeling demotivated through the day. They're tired, those kind of things. Give them something to lift them up. Give them energy. Get them something to feel. And also, when you your other posts that you're putting out, make sure you are busy addressing a solution, a problem, so that you can offer a solution. And what I mean by that is, um, don't try and sell them the whole time. You know, tell people about how awesome is your product. Tell people how great it is to be part of your business. If you're a coach, for instance, I know a lot of coaches, and if you're a coach, you need to address the problem. You know, for instance, if you're handling emotional problems, do not over do it. You know, touch on it, something that can touch the heart, so that people can say, wow, this person will actually listen to me. If you're a health coach, you won't say to somebody, hey, you're fat. You're going to say to him, listen, I understand your situation. I come from that situation. This is my story. This is what happened with me because I did not live healthy. I did this, this, and this, and this to change my life. Not mentioning one product, but saying, I exercised, I lived more healthy, I eat more healthy, I started meditating, all those different things. Then, in the end of the day, the person will say, but is there something that you're using that can help me? I hope you guys understand. Why? Why? You know, it's such an important question. We need to understand that there's a why. Why are people there on your social media? Why are they looking at your social media? Are they just there to be your friends? Are they there to support you? I'm going to use an example. When I started, I'm excellent in marketing and everything. And I struggled to get customers. Let's be honest with that, because I was trying to sell them the whole time. Then I decided, no, make the magazine free of charge for people. Start sharing things that can motivate people and uplift people. And now we're even going further. Guys, I can't wait for you all to see the new magazine coming out, but I'm not going to share it now. All I can say is you need to change and adapt. So share testimonials. Also, find your why. Why are you there? If you know what your why is, you can create content like nothing. Now, this is the last valuable piece of information I'm going to give you tonight. Team is the key. Success comes from teamwork. This is something that everybody but everybody will constantly tell you this. But I'm going to tell you there's a secret to social media, and it's teamwork. I had the privilege of, or still have the privilege of working with an amazing team of ladies from Average Lane. And this afternoon with one of the leaders, I said to her, let's implement something because her page is doing phenomenal. She had over 13,000% growth on her social media in her first month from when I took over her social media. But it can be even more. It can increase more. What we've done is we created a little team exercise with it. Guys, and this is a very awesome little secret that you guys can do. If you've got a post that you put out and you need attention to it, and this is called organic growth, okay? You want to get engagement from customers and teammates. Why? Let's start with the teammates. Teammates is most likely a person that was looking for something that turned into a customer, and a customer that turned into a teammate. Okay, so they've walked the journey. And a customer is one that's most likely going to turn into a teammate. So, it constantly runs with each other. What you need to do is you're going to ask, for instance, let's say I've asked Monia, I want you to go, and you need to go and have a look. I did a video this afternoon with Maggie Naidu. It's a new show that's out. It's awesome. Don't you just want to go and watch it for me, and then go and leave me a comment and a like? And maybe if you liked it enough, would you do me a favor and share it? And Monia would say, yeah, cool, I'll do that. That doesn't take a lot of my time. And she goes and she likes it, she comments, and she shares it. Good. Now you get 9 other people to do it. Guys, this is a little secret for those that don't know. The basic Facebook algorithm says you need 10 likes, 10 comments, and 10 shares in order for Facebook to see your post as quality content. Now, why do I get excited for that? Quality content means they're boosting you, they're pushing you back up, because Facebook works like a scroll. You start on top, and every few seconds it goes down. Now somebody clicks like, and it goes up. Somebody clicks share, and it goes up. Somebody comments, and it goes up. And so it goes. So every couple of minutes you get somebody to like, comment, and share, and your post keeps on staying on top. Now, another secret. Some people know it, some people don't. If I click on, let's use this. This is my ad that's now here on the screen. And I ask Leonie to click on it. Now Leonie's clicked it, it's moved up, it's done the whole thing. But everybody on Leonie's Facebook, because she shared it, can see my advertisement now. Now let's say Leonie's got 1,000 friends. That means let's say I've got 3,000 people. Her 1,000 people come with, so all of a sudden 4,000 people can see it. Monia's got 2,000 people, she shared it and everything. All of a sudden I've got 8,000 people, and so it goes on. All of a sudden you've got 60,000 people seeing your post. Now come on guys, why would you like to pay for ads if you can organically create your reach? Not one of us is the same. We've got different friendships, we've got different reaches, we've got different beliefs, we've got different everything. So literally you are giving your business the maximum exposure. So why do I call it team is the key? If you go out and you've got people working with you, you've got a business and you've got employees, get them to like, comment, and share your post, but not the same people every time. Because if you use the same people every time, Facebook is going to say, you're trying to cheat here. You're not wanting to pay us to get growth. So if you don't want to do that, we're going to push you down. So every time you get different teammates to do different things, and you're going to get different clients to do different effects in different places. This will boost you up. Now, guys, this is basically the 5 steps you can follow in 2021 that will help you to take your social media to the next level. It's important for you guys to remember this because it's so, so relevant in today's life. Your social media is going to be your success. It's the #1 marketing tool. You know, traditional marketing, flyers next to the roadboard, highways, those things, it's out. You get fined if you go and put your flyers out at the roadboard. They actually fine you for that. With COVID restrictions, you can't touch people, you can't meet people in rooms and those things. We've got a wonderful tool like Zoom where we can do rooms. We've got Google Rooms that we can go into. We've got all those different places where we can meet people. Let your social media be your front line. If you're going to go into war, will you go into war unprepared or will you go prepared? Making sure that your weapons is 100% in place. Oiled guns, sharpened knives, swords is 100% in place, armors on, everything. Guys, this is your tools. If you're going to take these 5 rules and you're going to implement it, you will have success. I want to thank you for listening to my presentation tonight. I want to open the floor to anybody that's here tonight. And if you've got questions, please feel free to unmute yourself now. I'm going to stop sharing and then we can have a nice chat for the next 10 or so minutes. And then we all can go and enjoy the rest of our night. I want to thank you so much for being with me tonight and spending this time growing your business. You are more than welcome to contact me afterwards and I will gladly assist you further, and I really appreciate it. The floor is now open to anybody wanting to chat with me. And yes, Monia, thank you for your message that you said as small things. You know, I was taught this and I would really love to share this with you guys. It's the small things in life that make a business successful, not the big things. You know, the biggest contract in the world will be closed if you do the small things right. So that's awesome. Shavaska said, hi, some motivational posts include quotes from influential persons or must it be customized to my business? I'm going to answer that for you very easily. Yes, you can use inspirational people, but try and be relevant to your business. Also, if you're going to write inspirational quotes and those kind of things, I do suggest that you do the effort and try and make your own quotes also. You know, end of the day, your voice is more important than any other inspirational person. You know, your heart is what people need to fall in love with in your business. But yes, do use inspirational people. I love them. I quote Richard Branson quite a lot. I'm crazy about that man. He inspires me to be different. And, you know, it's a person that's so wealthy, but yet so straight down to earth. And I love it. So, yes, please do that. Then Marie Havenga. Thank you, David, for helping me let my Everyone team grow. Marie, it's a pleasure. Marie is one of the teams that I'm helping in Everyone. Magnificent. That lady is really magnificent. She has taken a situation where it was difficult for her and we've changed it around. Social media is doing phenomenal. She's a lead machine. She's creating leads like nothing. Shavaska is asking, is call to action for each for sorry, just the call to action for each post important? Yes. Um, Shavaska, if I can suggest, what I do is I end off my post normally with a question. A lot of people like to put a call to action button, but I like a question. For instance, I will say, we've done social media training tonight. It was phenomenal. We have people on the Zoom call with us asking questions. We've got people on YouTube looking at the video and leaving comments. Why were you not there? Is your business not important to you? Question mark. Touch the emotions. It's a good call to action. You're asking people to come to you. But yes, call to action is important. A business cannot be successful without a call to action, because without a call to action, you're actually just doing a post. What's the use? You need to draw people to you. How do I deal with a person who showed interest and then don't follow up when I chat with them? My friend, good advice. If if you're going to get people that's going to ask you a question, and you always get them, they're going to ask questions. They're going to ask you, maybe they want to join your business, anything like that. What you need to do with them is give them time. Okay. If they do not respond to it, let's say they said they want to join your business, for instance, or they want to become a client, and they did not do it, give them time. If they don't respond after 3 days, give them information. And when I say information, don't flood them with sales pitches. Flood them, not flood them, that's actually wrong. Give them a daily information or bi-daily information of saying, this is what I do. Leona was actually showing me here, you know, what you do with your doggies or your cats. Take the fishy and hang it in front of your nose and say, come, come. You need to bait them. Well, that's also not the right word, but you need to fish. You need to constantly put information out to them, drawing them to you. Share testimonials with them, but don't overdo it. Maybe once every 2 days, let it sink in. They will come to you. If it's meant, they will come to you, but do not force them. If you force them, you're cutting it. You're literally chopping off the tree. Clarissa Botes is asking, I've asked a few people who are very happy with my services to write me a review and give me a recommendation on Facebook, but they only WhatsApp and email it to me. Can I write it in my recommendations as just tag them, or should I post it on my business page and just tag them there? Clarissa, okay, never write a customer's testimonial for them. It doesn't have power. So what you do with them is go to your Facebook page, go to your reviews, copy your link, and you tell them, hi, let's use you for an example, if you don't mind, Clarissa. I'm going to say, hi, Clarissa, this is David from Entrepreneurs Live. Thank you for attending my social media training. I really appreciate it. Clarissa, I would like to ask you a favor. I'm needing some recommendations for my course so that people can see the quality of what we're doing. Would you take just 5 seconds to go and leave me a short review? It will not take longer than 30 seconds for you to complete it, and I will be highly appreciative of this. Thank you very much, and here is the link. Then I send them that link. I can promise you, out of 10, at least 3 of them will leave you a review. If a customer does send you a review on WhatsApp, screenshot it, make sure it's a very clear picture, screenshot it where they can see the name, those kind of things. Edit anything out of it. When I say edit, hide anything that's you don't want people to see. For instance, a surname or a telephone number, something like that. And you can post that onto your Facebook. Yes, then tag in your customer. If you ever use a testimonial, tag in your customer on Facebook. The reason for that, it gives power, because then people can see it's a real person and not a made-up story. Unfortunately, in the day and time that we're living, there's a lot of people that is stupid enough, and I'm saying this, people, stupid enough to fake testimonials. A fake testimonial will be caught out. Just never, ever, ever do so. And Shavascar is saying it beautifully. Just politely request them to do it. You know, it's it's always about your service, and anybody that's there that knows who you are and what you do will do it. If somebody doesn't immediately give you a review, give them a week or so, ask them again. I do it politely. I normally ask, like I said to you guys, on LinkedIn, there's a nice feature. I go to the profile and I go and I ask them for a recommendation. But in my private message, I tell them, "Hi, it's David. Can you please leave me a recommendation?" I don't go with long, boring stories or soapy stories. I just ask them I need it because I'm a professional and I want to be presenting it professional. And it works. You can put it out like that. Is there any questions that anybody would like to ask anymore? Monia, it's a pleasure, my friend. It's absolutely a pleasure. I really hope it can help. I know you are doing phenomenal with your social media self, and everybody here actually is doing phenomenal. But what I'll do is also, um, let me quickly see if I can do it for you guys. Just stay online. Do not go anywhere. I am going to give you guys a quick gift, if you guys don't mind. For those attending the trainings and doing the effort to be at the trainings, either on YouTube or on Zoom, I always like to give things away. If you go to your message section, people, you will see that is the group where I do my social media training on. It's called the Social Media Basics. People, please understand when I'm saying basic, I'm not meaning it's basic. It's the basics of each platform. I cover Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. LinkedIn, the basics, because LinkedIn is a very complicated platform, and even email marketing. If you click on that link and you request to join, you can get the training, which is normally 399 Rand, absolutely free. I'm doing it only for tonight, and then I'm closing it off for the public, and they have to pay again for it. So you can go and join the group. It's normally 399 Rand. You're getting it free of charge tonight. This is my gift to say thank you for your time tonight. I'll post it onto the YouTube link now also. Um, Ooh, wow, I missed out on the YouTube. Hi, guys from YouTube. It's so awesome to see you. Um, One of the people I just have to mention here tonight is Miss Giff. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, her name is Tasha Cole. You have to invite her on Facebook and social media. She is the queen of YouTube. She's the master of social media. And the same will go for anybody out there that want to learn and see more about it. Obviously, what I can't even dare to do it. It's amazing. And like Tasha is saying, yeah, I'm reading the comments now. She would sign up to these free platforms. Guys, go and read it. It's magnificent, it's wonderful. And I'm putting it for the people on YouTube also. If you want to join the course, I am putting it out there for you guys. You can get the course also free of charge. And yes, everybody is agreeing that reviews is important, the free different platforms is important. Um, yeah, it's absolutely amazing, guys. And you know, I want to invite you. Go and speak to Miss Giff. You're going to get valuable training from her. She's doing magnificent. I've watched some of her videos also about YouTube, and how this lady is, I think she did like 35,000 views on her videos. Whew, damn, that's good. She is magnificent. Then also, if you want to learn more about different social medias, different platforms that you can work with, you can work with Explore ProTech. Explore ProTech is a magnificent entrepreneurial haven where you can go and learn more about it. Some of all, she's on YouTube. Some of all, Lombard, you can make contact with her. Guys, go and speak to these people, connect with these people. You are going to be blown away. I'm not going to keep everybody longer anymore tonight. This has been a pleasure for me. It's been an absolutely honor to work with you guys tonight. And take it. You know, you can either decide to take this training tonight and say, I'm going to implement it. I'm going to change my thing. I'm going to make sure my things run smooth. Or you can just do what you do. But I would do something different to get a different result. And this is what we do. If you need more information on our training that we do, different methods that we do, you can contact me on Facebook, on Entrepreneurs Life Magazine, Entrepreneurs Life Show, on my personal Facebook page under David Orfling. You can get me on WhatsApp 076-058-4796. Our website is temagazine.co.za. We're all over. Guys, come and talk to us. Let's see what we can do for you. And if you need us to market for you, we've got phenomenal specials out for the month of January. Why? Because Entrepreneurs Life turned 1 this year. Yes, it's our first year in business. Not our first year doing what we're doing, but it's the first year of business for Entrepreneurs Life. And we've created amazing specials for advertisements, for social media marketing. You will be blown away. Go and have a look on our Facebook page, contact us, and thank you very much for joining us tonight. I will see you soon, and remember to join the group and get your free training.